Well, good morning. Thanks for joining me with this video today. This could be my morning mail call video and auction review. I'm going to have my cup of coffee, not as we're talking, but it's just here. And we're going to be looking at this. Usually what I do first thing in the morning is go through my mail and packages. And if there's anything interesting that I purchased, I'll pour myself a cup of coffee and sit here and stare at it for a few hours. But I haven't done that. I opened it up, got my coffee, laid them out. Now we're going to just look at them, and I'm going to decipher them later on. I can read old cursive pretty well, and I just haven't had time again to sit down and really look at the content of these. Excuse me. What these are, as they are doctor's notes, giving someone a little bit of time off of work for an injury of some type. I can't recall what was said in the auction, but that basically it was the gist of it. Anytime I hear something medically related or doctors, I kind of perk my ears up, and if I'm able to buy it, then I can. But I like this letterhead here on this one, physician and surgeon. It's good to see these that aren't somebody that was a veterinarian. Usually in 1880s, 1890s, small towns, you took what you can get. Although I would like to have some paperwork from a veterinarian that did human work. Haven't found that yet. And these are actually the first items of paper-related that I have purchased that are related to physicians and treatment and what have you. I mostly have a couple instruments, but I have first edition Gray's Anatomy doctor's books and things that I have displayed with old medicine bottles from Gold Rush era California and Nevada and like Virginia City, Nevada, and Gilroy, even here in Fresno, or even down there in Fresno, because I'm not in Fresno. But really nice, dated 1890s, anywhere from 1890 right on the dot here. 325, that's March 25th, 1890, all the way up to 1893. Can't remember the latest date I saw in here, but they're around that date. I especially like the ones that are letterhead. We have some prescription pad notes here also. Ziegler's Drug Store, Steelton, Pennsylvania. I believe that's where all of these are from. No, that one with the letterhead's from Middleton. But I like them because they're on this. And there's another reason, too, is because they are notarized by a justice of the peace. And so here's another prescription pad. This is from 1891. It's got the drugstore, John L. Poor's City Drug Store. And what is most impressive to me is that a physician sat down in 1893 and he wrote this where someone can actually read it and their signature. I showed these to someone else and they made the same statement as, wow, you can read his signature. Today it's scribbles and scrapings and chicken scratches and all that you can't read and all that. But man, these are really cool. There's about 9 pieces. I told myself I wasn't going to collect ephemera anymore. Sometimes it's too hard to take care of. I have actually a bunch of ephemera that I'm going to get rid of through online auctions. So be looking for those, maybe on Facebook. And I just discovered SteamYard. It'll get me live on YouTube without having 1,000 subscriber base. So I can get on there, maybe have an auction or two, or maybe talk some people into let me have an auction with them sometime. But there's no pressure and there's no hurry about anything. I just enjoy going to these auctions to chat with some good people that I've come in contact on there. Really nice people, and Mike and John are the best. I'd like to travel out and visit them sometime, but with the COVID and now the new variant going around, I think auctions are online auctions are the only thing I can do. But enough about that. I'm not here. I'm here to take your mind off of all this stuff and show you some cool things. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to decipher some of these, and later on, after I get them framed and in my collection, I will go over them again, and I'll show you what was written on them, and what I'm hoping to have is, since I just opened them today, I want to do some research on the physicians, how long they practiced for. Maybe they're famous, maybe they're not, but and I want to try to find out about the people. If it mentions a full name, I want to try to find out about the people on the letters. Maybe try to find out how they got hurt and what occupation they worked in, just kind of for my own entertainment. And I'm going to affix it to the frame on the back so people could know about these people. Also have on these, I can't remember if I pointed it out. I might have. But these are all notarized. Not all of them. Some of them are notarized from a justice of the peace, which is really cool too, because it's so impersonal now to have something notarized. They just have their name embossed in a little seal that says they're a notary public and the expiration dates that they're notary public, and you go and they stamp it and you're out. This is justice of the peace, and living in the town, being a physician, they might have known each other personally. I want to try to find all that stuff out. I have a lot of interesting things I would like to do, but I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. So it could be some time before I do it, but I will keep making content because I have a whole lot of stuff to show you guys. A whole lot of ephemera, a whole lot of, oh man. I've been working on my garage for over a month now, and I still haven't scratched the surface. So as I uncover things out there, as I keep buying on the auctions, stay tuned, and I've got something really, really good coming up. Hopefully Sunday, if the lady remembers to bring it. She has a very, very nice item that she's going to give me because, well, she came up during church. I don't want to spoil the video I'm going to make on it. But she came up during a fellowship time in church and said, "Hey, I heard you have a business. Can you help me sell something?" I said, "Well, what do you got? I might just buy it." And so she proceeded to explain that her grandfather brought something back from the Pacific in World War II. And sadly, it's not a samurai or a katana or anything like that, but brought back something cool. Supposed to have capture paperwork with it, and I'm going to do a video of it when I get it, explaining everything. But it just turned out through the conversation that I wanted it, and I told her to name her price, and she said, "Absolutely nothing. I want you to have it because I know who you are, and I know that you take care of things." People have been to my house for church fellowships, and we've had people over for dinner and things. Just to get to know them and all that. And so they know that we collect antiques and we buy and sell. And she wasn't worried about me selling it if I wanted to, but I told her, no, military related, I keep, always, never sell. And just like these are going to be in my collection until my kids inherit them and do what they want with them. But anyways, that's going to be a good video. And I'm going to try to do another video later today. I've just got a bunch of things going on. I got people coming over that missed us during Thanksgiving since we were out on the coast enjoying the ocean. Take a look at those clips too. They're small, but it just kind of gives you a little bit of look into the kind of things I enjoy. And being over at the ocean at Monterey Bay, California is almost like heaven because I live in heaven up in the mountains. And if I could just combine the two very close together in a place I want to live, I'd be perfectly happy. But take a look at those other clips of the ocean. Just listen to the ocean sounds. Short clips might relax you. Get your mind off of outside worries and things that are going on. Mike and John, another great auction, more great items. I know a lot of people get a lot of good things from you guys. I appreciate your friendship on YouTube. And also a shout out to my friends Rob and Karen. They love ephemera and photographs and old things for their house. Salt of the earth people, if you haven't subscribed to the Bargain Barons or BB Clips, as a favor to me, please would you go over and subscribe to their channel. I know a lot of my new subscribers came from them, so you guys already know how awesome they are. And if you're new from Rob and Karen, why don't you check out my friends John and Mike on the January House. They have two sites. January House, where he does his auction previews and sales videos, very helpful videos. Then they have their auction channel where they do live videos every Sunday night. So check into them. You know, tell them Bear Flag sent you, or just Bear sent you, and I would just appreciate it. They're all good people, and I appreciate the people that come to their auctions because, like I said, they're good people to talk to and network with if you can. And Rob and Karen, they always have this great stuff that I always love watching. Like to see people get good items and take care of them also. They are also the ones who inspired me to start this channel. So guys, you've done a good work there because I'm really enjoying doing this. I just got to get better on some things. But, you know, once I get good with the video editing and more exciting content as I try to spice up my life a little bit with live feeds outside and going to auctions and filming those, you'll see some better videos, and then you can say you knew me when. So y'all have a great day or evening whenever you're watching this. I hope everything has been great. Reach out to someone who might be alone. Give them a call, brighten their day up a little bit. So until we meet again, adios.